Villagers, this is an emergency broadcast. A massive tsunami is heading your way. You must evacuate immediately before it strikes.
Mikey, did you hear that warning? A tsunami is coming straight for us. We have to get ready before it arrives. Our house might not survive the impact.
This is really bad, JJ. We don't have much time to escape. Should we run to the hills now? Or try to reinforce the house first?
No! Mikey, we're trapped under the rubble. We need to find a way out fast. If we stay here too long, it could collapse more. Start digging with your hands if you have to.
I see some light coming through. If we clear this spot, we can escape. But the debris is really heavy. We have to work together, JJ.
Keep pushing, Mikey. The exit is so close now. Just a little more and we're free. We can't give up now.
We did it, JJ! We're finally out of the rubble. But look around us. Everything is destroyed.
No! You're right, Mikey. We need a bunker this time. Something strong enough to survive anything. Let's start gathering materials right now.
I found some stone blocks nearby. These will make a solid foundation. If we dig underground, it'll be even safer. No more disasters ruining our home.
I'll start digging a deep hole. We need space for supplies too. A good bunker has food, water, and tools.
This is already looking great, JJ. The walls are thick and strong. I feel safer just being inside. We should add a secret entrance too.
Mikey, look over there. Those villagers are running for their lives. Something must have destroyed their homes. We have to help them before it's too late.
Please, help us. Our village was attacked and destroyed. We have nowhere to go now. We don't know what to do.
Don't worry, you're safe with us. We'll take you somewhere secure. You won't have to run anymore.
Follow us, villagers. We know a safe place nearby. You can rest and recover there. We won't let anything happen to you.
Thank you so much. We were afraid no one would help us. But now we have hope again. We'll do whatever it takes to rebuild.
That's the spirit. We'll help you get started. First, we need to find a good spot. Somewhere safe and strong.
I see a clearing ahead. It's perfect for building a village. There's water, trees, and plenty of space. You can start fresh here.
Mikey, this place feels so empty. We need to make it cozy and fun. A good living room should feel welcoming. Let's start working on it right away.
You're right, JJ. It should be a place to relax. Somewhere we can sit and enjoy our time. Let's get everything set up.
We should think about the layout first. Everything needs to be in the right spot. It has to feel organized and nice. We don't want it to be messy.
That makes sense, JJ. A well-planned room looks much better. We should make sure there's enough space. It needs to feel open and comfortable.
We also need to think about the details. Little things make a big difference. It's what makes a house feel like home. We have to get everything just right.
Good point, JJ. We don't want it to look boring. Adding small touches will make it special. Let's find the perfect things to use.
This is starting to look really nice. Everything is coming together well. It already feels much cozier than before. We're doing a great job, Mikey. Mikey, get over here now. I did it. I finished the tunnel. It goes straight to the storage room like you said. We're one step closer to getting out of here. Mikey, now that the villagers are settled, we should focus on the next part of our home. There's still so much to improve. Let's start working on the bathroom.
That sounds like a great idea, JJ. It needs to be both useful and comfortable. We should make sure everything is perfect. Let's not waste any time.
We have to think about the design first. Everything should be in the right place. A well-planned room makes life easier. We should be smart about our choices.
You're absolutely right, JJ. A good layout will make a big difference. We want everything to be easy to use. Let's make sure we get it right.
We should also think about the small details. They can make the whole place feel better. It's not just about function, but also style. We want it to look nice too.
That's a great point, JJ. The little things really do matter. A few extra touches can make a big impact. Let's make sure we don't forget them.
This is turning out even better than I imagined. Everything is coming together so well. It's looking more complete with every step. We're making real progress, Mikey.
I know, JJ. It's exciting to see everything take shape. It's already starting to feel like a real home. We're doing an amazing job.
We should double check that everything is working properly. There's no point in having a nice space if it doesn't function. Everything needs to be set up just right. We can't miss any details. This was a lot of work, but it was worth it. Now we have a space that's both useful and nice. It makes our home feel complete. I wouldn't change a thing. Mikey, it's time to work on this space. We need to make it both useful and nice. A good kitchen should have everything we need. Let's start setting things up right now.
You're right, JJ. This place has to be well organized. We don't want it to feel too crowded. Let's make sure everything fits perfectly.
We should plan everything before we start. A good layout makes all the difference. We need enough space to move around. Let's think carefully about where things go.
That makes sense, JJ. A messy space would be hard to use. We should make sure everything is easy to reach. That way, it will be super convenient.
We also need to think about the little details. Small touches will make the place feel special. It's not just about function, but also style. We want it to look great too.
That's a great point, JJ. We should add things that make it feel cozy. A welcoming space is always the best. Let's make it as nice as possible.
This is really starting to come together. Every little thing we add makes a big difference. It's looking better with every step. We're doing a great job, Mikey.
I know, JJ. It's exciting to see it all take shape.
Mikey, we need to make sure this is strong. A good structure will keep everything safe. We can't rush this part at all. Let's get started right away.
You're right, JJ. This has to be both sturdy and reliable. If we do it right, it'll last a long time. Let's make sure we plan everything carefully.
We should think about the best way to do this. A good design makes all the difference. It needs to be practical, but also look nice. Let's make sure it's just right.
That makes sense, JJ. We don't want anything to look uneven. Everything should be placed perfectly. It'll look amazing once we're done.
We also need to think about small details. Even little adjustments can make a big difference. It's not just about strength, but also appearance. Let's focus on both. Mikey, this place needs to be well organized. We have to make sure everything is in the right spot. A good setup will make things much easier. Let's get started and do it properly.
You're right, JJ. Everything needs to be neat and accessible. We don't want anything to be out of place. Let's plan everything carefully before we begin.
We should think about what's most important. A well-arranged space makes all the difference. It has to be both functional and easy to use. Let's make sure everything is just right.
That's a great idea, JJ. If everything is in order, it'll be much more useful. We should focus on making it simple to navigate. That way, it will always be efficient.
We also need to check that everything is secure. Mikey, this is going to be the best spot. We need to make sure everything is set up perfectly. A good layout will make all the difference. Let's get started and do it right. We should think about how to arrange everything. A well-organized space makes things more enjoyable. It has to be both practical and exciting. Let's make sure it all fits together perfectly. Mikey, this is going to be such a cozy place. We need to make sure everything is set up just right. A good layout will make all the difference. Let's start arranging everything carefully.
You're right, JJ. Everything should be in the perfect spot. We want this to feel comfortable and relaxing. Let's plan everything before we begin.
We should think about how to arrange things. A well-organized space makes everything better. It has to be both practical and inviting. Let's make sure it all fits together perfectly.
That's a great idea, JJ. If we do this right, it'll be the best setup ever. I feel the same way, JJ. Now we can enjoy everything we built. This is going to be the best place to relax. Everything turned out just right.
Mikey, look at that massive wave. It's heading straight toward us, but we're safe. Our strong barrier will hold against anything. We built it just in time.
Yeah, JJ, that tsunami looks terrifying. But I trust our defense completely. We made sure to build it as strong as possible. Nothing is getting through this wall.
The water is crashing against the barrier. But look, Mikey, it's not even shaking. That means our construction is holding firm. We really did an amazing job. Mikey, this is going to be such a fun place. We need to make sure everything is set up perfectly. A well-organized space will make all the difference. Let's start arranging everything carefully.
Yeah, JJ, I want this to be amazing. Everything should be in the perfect spot. We need to think about every little detail. Let's make sure it feels exciting and comfortable.
We should plan out how everything will fit. A good layout will make this place even better. It has to be both practical and fun. Let's get everything just right.
That's a great idea, JJ. If we do this correctly, it'll be the best setup ever. We should focus on making it super enjoyable. That way, everything will feel just right.
We also need to check if there's enough space. We don't want anything to feel too crowded. A well-planned setup makes everything more enjoyable. Let's adjust things as we go.
Good thinking, JJ. We want everything to be just perfect. If we organize things properly, it'll be even better. Let's make sure everything is exactly where it should be.
Mikey, this is going to make our bunker amazing. We need to make sure everything looks perfect. A well-decorated space will feel much better. Let's start making everything look awesome.
Yeah, JJ, this place is going to shine. Every little detail will make a difference. We need to think about the best way to arrange things. Let's take our time and do it right.
We should plan everything carefully before we start. A good design will make this place feel even better. It has to be both stylish and comfortable. Let's make sure everything fits together nicely.
That's a great idea, JJ. If we do this right, it'll feel amazing. We should focus on making it look fantastic. That way the whole bunker will feel perfect.
We also need to make sure there's enough space. We don't want anything to feel too crowded. A balanced design makes everything more enjoyable. Let's keep adjusting until it looks just right.
Good thinking, JJ. Everything should be in the perfect spot. If we arrange things properly, it'll be even better. Let's take a step back and see how it looks.
This is starting to come together so well. Every little touch adds something special. It's looking exactly how I imagined. We're making great progress, Mikey.
Yeah, JJ. It's exciting to see everything come together. Soon, the whole bunker will look incredible. We're doing an amazing job.
Before we finish, we should check everything. If something isn't quite right, we can fix it now. A final check is always a good idea. Let's make sure everything is perfect.
You're right, JJ. It's better to double-check everything now. We want this to be the best it can be. Let's go over every detail one last time.
Wow, this looks amazing now. Everything is just the way we wanted. I love how everything fits together. We're almost done, Mikey.
Yeah, JJ. This turned out even better than I expected. It's exactly how I pictured it. Every part looks perfect now. We really did an awesome job.
All this effort was totally worth it. Now the bunker feels so much better. This is going to be the best place ever.
Oh, I feel the same way, JJ. Now we can enjoy everything we worked on. This place is going to feel amazing. Everything is just perfect. Oh.
We've created something really special here. Every little detail makes the whole place shine. Now it feels complete and ready. I can't wait to see how awesome it is.
We should step back and admire our work. After all that effort, we definitely earned it. Everything looks even better than I imagined. This is the best decoration we've ever done.
Mikey, we have a big job ahead. These new homes need to be strong and safe. The villagers will be so happy once we're done. Let's make sure everything is perfect for them.
You're right, JJ. We need to focus on every little detail. A good home should feel warm and welcoming. Let's give them something truly special.
We should plan everything before we start. A good layout will make things easier. If we do this right, the villagers will love it. Let's think about the best way to arrange everything.
That's a great idea, JJ. We don't want to rush and make mistakes. A well-planned house is always better. Let's take our time and do it properly.
We also need to make sure there's enough space. The villagers should feel comfortable inside. A well-organized home makes life easier. Let's make sure everything fits just right.
If we arrange things properly, everything will look amazing.
Mikey, we actually did it! We made it through the tsunami safely. I was so worried the waves would destroy everything. But now, we can finally breathe easy.
Yeah, JJ, we really pulled it off. The bunker kept us safe the whole time. I can't believe how strong it was. Now we can finally relax and enjoy the victory.